Get in, nerds. We are playing Victoria 3. We are still working on building up our productive capacity. I think there is... I'm going to see if we can grab Chitral. So, we'll hit a Conquer CB. They might say yes. If they say yes, that's great. I don't think China's going to step in. We'll see if they do. If they do, though, I think I might be able to take them. They have said no. So, let's go ahead and activate some slightly better production methods for our armed forces. This is not going to cost us all that much overall. And then we'll grab the Bombay Army, which we've been using for all this stuff. And if China gets involved, then we'll bring in Britain. But I might not need to. I might be able to do this all by myself. I've got a decent gold reserve. Ooh, excellent. Britain is spreading tech here. That's wonderful. Yeah, Kalsaraj wants frickin'... they want Punjab back. Probably Kashmir too, if we're being completely honest. But I don't want to give them Punjab or Kashmir back, so it is what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and throw on the other war goal. And we'll put that in primary. It's just a little bit more infamy. It's not going to be that big of a deal. Probably should have done it during the initial escalation, but I wasn't thinking about it. Let me see. China is still basically not interested in getting involved. Gold depleted in New South Wales. Very good. I am at least a little bit concerned about China. Ooh, pollinator surge. Is this good? It is good. Excellent. Excellent. Extra plantations throughput and increased fruit throughput, or output, which is nice. That's very good. Kabul won against Persia, and now they're stuck over there. Ah, that's excellent. So, Kabul... Okay, so Persia is going to lose this. That's very funny. Because of Russia stealing a bunch of territory over here. That's funny. Did Russia just gank this... gank all of Bampur from Oman? I think they did. Oh, that's bananas. Hey, Chitral, are you going to put an army on this front, or what? Their army's not here. What are you doing, Chitral? Chitral, what are you doing? What? Are you silly? Are you a bunch of silly billies? Is that what's happening here? Have I gone to war with a bunch of silly billies? How's the investment pool? Okay, investment pool is using as much... Interesting. I think I overbuilt, but that's okay. Overbuilding construction sectors is just fine. When there's things you need to build, which there are things I need to build for sure. I want to get this Purveyors of Progress thing going on. That'll be nice. Alright. Where it's going well on the front. The front is thoroughly pollinated and otherwise going very effectively. Very nice. Chitrali Kashmir is mine. And then Chitral proper, or more properly Pashtunistan. The state calling itself Chitral, which is Pashtunistan, is very close to being mine as well. Man, that freaking that whole situation with the hot air balloons really worked. Gosh. And that's the war, friends. Kunduz. I don't need these trade routes. I am exporting opium to China. Curious. That's weird. Well, let's go ahead and build up some convoys then, because can I not send Send it over. Isn't this the Silk Road here? Or at least the beginnings of the Silk Road? Maybe not. Alright, well let's build up some ports then, because I don't know what's going on with this, but I don't like it. That's for sure. So build up some ports in Bombay, and that will hopefully solve the situation. I'm very much in the red here. I think I maybe overestimated the size of my investment pool here, friends, because the investment pool is really not covering construction costs at the moment. The Northwest Frontier. Event in Pashtunistan. Our acquisition of Pashtunistan has brought our border to the Pamir Mountains. Proposals have been made to delegate administration of this region to compliant native rulers. Princely states so close to enemy borders, irresponsible and foolhardy. We won the territory, now let us keep it. Guarding territory and administrating it are two different... Sorry, I meant to do this in my terrible British accent. Princely states so close to enemy borders, irresponsible and foolhardy. We won the territory, now let us keep it. Guarding territory and administering it are two different matters. Why expend men and resources running the state when we can let the locals and let their taxes fund our garrisons? Grant autonomy to the region's local rulers, 3 new countries. Expand the territory of Chitral to the entire north. Our native rulers have proven unreliable. So that's curious. We'll do 1 country. So that's just Chitral. We'll see how that goes. The Treaty of Amritsar. Our newly appointed province of Kashmir was once a powerful kingdom in its own right. Proposals have been made to establish a new, powerful princely state to administer the region. The Hindus don't like the Mohammedans don't like the Sikhs, and the Sikhs don't like anybody. What prince could possibly rule them all? So instead of letting some foolhardy prince try to keep them all in check, you would make it our problem? Do you care so little for sleep? Establish Jammu and Kashmir as a 21-gun salute state, or no such treaty is necessary. Liberty desired princely states will increase. Yeah, I guess we'll turn Jammu and. I just sort of undid all the work I'd done. Except now I own this tiny slice of Pashtunistan, which I can steal from the Khalsa Raj in due time. Quite curious. Okay, so Jammu and Kashmir are a country now. Great Britain going after Zulu again. Hold on. What's this? Reduce Zulu autonomy. Great Britain, I know you're doing a big colonialism in Africa thing, but like, could you not? Could you chill? Do you think you could maybe chill? Do you think you could maybe chill? Great Britain turns around like, how about you chill? Well, they're already exiling guys, so that's good, right? Yeah, there you go. Wait. Jammu and Kashmir is an English majority state. Does that mean Kalat is too? They are. Okay, that's what a 21-gun salute state means. Oh no, Chitral is also a primary culture English state. Are all the princely states primary culture English? No, they're not. They're not even a little bit. In fact, most of them aren't. Engines of progress. The manufacture of steam engines has become a profitable industry in Bihar, thanks to our sound investment in locomotive technology. These engines are already being employed across the new British Indian railway lines. All aboard for Calcutta, courtesy of the good folks at the Patna Steam Locomotive Company. Getting out of Calcutta has never been easier. The dining cart is restricted to first-class passengers only. Stowaways will be prosecuted. All aboard! 10% railway throughput. More engines, more locomotives, 15% motor industries throughput. Or we're on the track for innovation, extra progress, free progress towards steel railway cars. That steel railway cars thing is tempting. How's the market for engines right now? Engines are expensive, but not too expensive. Yeah, we'll go the extra progress for steel railway cars. That's fun. can safely ignore this. All right, so I've built up a nice solid set of states here. And at this point, we're slated to slide on into the unstable Raj event with just a nice rock solid 100% stability for all of our presidencies. I think this mutiny is going to be fine. I think we're going to be just fine. I don't think we're going to have any problems. Suspected proselytism. This time in Malaya. I'm going to say it couldn't be further from the truth, as I always do, because I have to say I just don't care about converting native South Asians to Christianity, not going to lie. Also, it doesn't seem like a lot of conversion happens at baseline. Like, I don't think I've ever gotten that for the central well, that's a bad example. I don't think I've ever gotten it for, say, East Bengal. And East Bengal is not converting. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, entire area is either Sunni or Hindu with a vanishingly small number of Theravada people. I say 163,000. But it's vanishingly small compared to the entire population. Wow, East Bengal is extremely populous. I didn't realize. Okay, Britain, you invading Zulu? They sure are. Oh, they're going via the Cape Colony. Well, that's fine. I guess that does make sense, huh? That's a reasonable way to get way to get to that area. Now, yeah, I think I still want to work on the railways. I think the railways are actually a priority. Salman Khan has retired. Debendranath Tagore is the new leader of the Hindu priesthood, and he is a moderate. Nice. Alright, what about... Persia's going after Maimana. Oh, interesting. They didn't end up taking... Kabul didn't end up taking that area. I guess they just only wanted to, revoke claims or something. Which is fine. Alright. Bukhara is getting involved. Again, I don't think I need to go any farther in Central Asia. Flood in the Western Himalayas. Oh, that's not ideal. Ooh, that's a pretty high intensity flood. I wonder if that's what causes the situation to pop off. Alright, we're going to find out if I'm right and my 100% stable Raj is enough to stop a massive mutiny from happening, or if I've gambled and lost real bad. How does that affect things in the market? It does make grain a little bit more expensive than is ideal. Maybe I should slate in some grain production. Alright. Mutiny. Oh, I think I may have made a mistake. The breaking point has been reached. Across India, sepoys are striking their regimental colors and taking up arms against the company. Joined by disaffected locals of all ranks, they have seized power in cities across the continent. As the sepoy from Pune fires at his captain, a Muslim lad hands him more bullets. A Sikh sepoy, bleeding out from his wounds, takes in the sight. What would their forefathers say if they saw them fighting together instead of against each other? And then, as the life leaves him, a more pressing thought occurs to him. What will their grandchildren say of their actions today? Wahaguru, will they be proud? Ashamed? Will they even remember? Muster all loyal troops, strike down these rebels. Indian rebels will declare war on the British East India Company. The following will be true for all presidencies based on their stability. Indian rebels will take control of relevant states. Radicals and negative modifiers will be added in all constituent states. A random non-capital barracks will be destroyed. Govind Zindabad, long live the rightful emperor. Change players actively controlled country from British East India Company to Hindustan. Indian rebels will declare war on the British East India Company. The following will be true of blah, 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 same things as above. Or, forward, let us cleanse the Deccan of the of the Firangi Scourge. Change control of players' controlled country from British East India to Kurnool. Alright, interesting. So, we can play as the British East India Company or one of the rebel countries. Let's be the British Raj. We're gonna maintain British rule here. Oh wow! All right, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. We got this. I'm not worried. I'm not worried one bit. Hindustan does have a substantial army, but you know, I'm not worried one bit. I think this will be just fine. I don't need a 5th British Indian Army. In fact, I think I've actually got enough troops to, if I mobilize everything, I think I'll be able to win this kind of lickety-split. So, we'll put the Bengal Army here. Where's, what's that other country? What was that other country? Oh, down here. This is Kurnool. Alright. Do you have a real army? No, they actually do. So, we'll put the Bombay Army here. We'll put the Madras Army here. No, we'll put the Madras Army here. And we'll put the 4th British Indian Army, raise the conscripts, and we'll put them over here, and we'll just have them do a holding action for the time being. We got a bunch of infamy, interestingly, which is not ideal, but we kept the Raj together, and that's good. So, now the question is, oh, these are about to go. Okay, alright. That's interesting. It's really interesting that Britain doesn't have any option to get involved here. That's quite curious. But, alright, so, we have a new event. Sepoy Mutiny. Mutiny and rebellion has broken out across the company. If we are to maintain our authority, it must be crushed completely. Will complete if Hindustan does not exist, if highest British Indian secession movement progress is less than 30%, doesn't have any seceding countries broken away, and is at peace. If completed, Great Britain gets the event jewel in the crown. Will fail if at least one of these we don't have. We're not. So if we fail to win the war against either of these countries, we'll fail the event. And that's how this goes. So, let's get our armies in place. I think we have the ability to successfully do that without a problem. Yep, got a bad front or two, but that's okay. It's popping off real fast, so hopefully we'll be able to get units in place. Alright, Bengal army is in place. Here it goes. Alright, so some of our fronts are wrecked, but mostly we're doing just fine. In fact, I'm going to put this army on attack, because it doesn't look like there's an enemy army here. In the west. We got a wrecked front here with Punjab Hills, but I'm not too worried about that. We'll put this army over here. That's already going there. I don't need to do anything about that. Alright. Kurnool. We're almost there. We got the place almost half occupied. Up to 84%. Let's get a little bit further. Obviously, this is costing us a barrel full of cash, but that's okay. Just a little further now. And there it goes. Beautiful. Alright. Yep. Putting this army on that gnarly front seems like the right call. Because they're continuing to press forward. Actually, on the other front. Oh, never mind. I don't need them on the other front because these fronts have just completely sorted themselves out. All right. Well, this is going just fine for us. Yeah. So as I suspected, it wasn't nothing. I was wrong that it was. I thought it was going to be nothing, and it definitely wasn't. But with that having been said, all three presidencies at 100% stability really made this just a nice, clean win for British East India. So that's the whole thing pretty much rocked. And I'm feeling pretty good overall. We are still fighting battles, but the enemy is losing war support at ludicrous speeds, is the term. For those of you who are Spaceballs fans, I assume you will understand how that goes. Where is this battle happening? Not sure. Oh no, we don't have the there. There we go. Oh, no! A thing happened. Ah. I did a misclick. I did a misclick and skipped an event. That's a tragedy. Am I gonna have to I'm gonna have to re-record this episode. What a tragedy. What a tragedy to have to re-record it for a bad misclick. That's okay. Maybe I'll find an image of it online, or maybe I'll just put a... Actually, what I'll probably do is I'll put a post in the community tab. I'll go through and do it again. Actually, here's what I'll do. I'll load from the beginning of the episode. I'll continue with this episode until the end. Then I'll, on my own time, load from the beginning of the episode and grab a screen grab and put that in the community tab. That's what's going to happen. Because I don't want to restart over something like this. Just because I did a dumb misclick. And unfortunately that means you're not going to hear my lovely voice reading that stuff, but that's okay. Alright, so we're the British Raj now. What does this do? We are a colony. I think that's what we were before. So that's fine. We've retained our protectorates. We've retained our puppets. Okay, we retained our puppets. That's very important. Convoy situation is still Robert Borks, but that's okay. Influence is just freaking wrecked. We got some extra armies that nobody asked for. So those armies can go. Do we have any... I never did end up upgrading the rest of my armies. Probably should do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. At least the Bombay army. I think the Bengal army we might leave for now. Alright, we're good. Alright, so what a nice, successful event. We've gotten a little bit of infamy, so I can't go too far too fast. But I can chill, I can industrialize and chill. And that's what's important. So, has this changed my politics at all? Civil servants are absolutely furious. Just really big mad. British Indian National Committee is an anti-British... Yeah, we got our no thank you meme. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. These are the freaking the lobby icons. They're Drake meme. They're the Drake memes. Am I a freaking... How did I not notice this? Lobbies have been in the game forever. Is this new as a result of this patch? That's incredible. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Why do I keep developing new armies? I don't need these armies. These armies can go somewhere else. Oh my gosh, that's extremely funny. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, the best. Alright, so we got that. We got the British Loyal Order. Okay, so yeah, so a bunch of Yes, so this lobby is making a bunch of native Indian interest groups really unhappy, and I can see why, because they don't want to be under the yoke of the British Empire. Um, is this mathing here now? These forces are very, very powerful. So we've become we were a presidential republic before, but now we're autocratic. Still just about legit. Oh, interesting. So we have a timed modifier called Crown Rule. How long is that going to go on for? It's permanent. Oh, okay. So this is different from company rule. Significantly reduced political strength of aristocrats, significantly increased political strength of bureaucrats. And there's the Berard lease payments. Okay. And this is slightly different. We still want to keep the okay, Government of India now is the Industrialists and not East India Company. So if we boot the presidency armies out, that'll make our government marginally more legitimate. I don't necessarily need to do that. It's not going to move me up a category, but it's an interesting idea for now. And we've moved to caste system codified from caste system not enforced. The Hindu rights movement, Sunni rights movement, and Protestant traditionalist movement will all be unhappy if I try to go back to caste system not enforced, even though a bunch of interest groups would prefer that. So, this has added maximum acceptance for a bunch of different groups. And has that impacted our... Not really. We do have some pops in violent hostility now. Pahari Hindu pops. Huh. It's not ideal. It's really not great. Quite a few more in cultural erasure, and then we still got a bunch in open prejudice. Alright, so, overall, we weathered the storm. Things are going pretty well. I'm going to finish out all the railways that I've got queued in, and then I think I can cancel these other government admin buildings. I don't really need them. Hyderabad, reduced construction efficiency. That's not great. I'll tell you what, is this because of turmoil? It's because of turmoil. We'll do suppression. That should make things better. Alright, but we weathered the unstable Raj. That's very good. So I'm gonna knock out all these railways, and then I'll take a quick look at the Purveyor of Progress event and see how that affects what I'm going to need in order to get what I want to get. We got a pile of bureaucracy. Did my laws change? That's curious. I don't really know how to tell what that means. Oh, and I don't have a company because the British East India Company is gone. Well, that's pretty neat. Let me see. Okay, so what do I need in order to maintain what I need to maintain? Reduce radicals from political movements seems like it's actually a very good thing to have. How many radicals are we getting from political movements? Not that many. The Bengali National Movement is producing quite a few. 120k a month, that's not ideal. Hindustani National Movement, similar. Better than all these others, but let's look at the theoretically attainable ones. Is there anything else I want more? Tata Steel would be nice. Construction sector throughput, that would be really good. They also apply to textile mills, which helps keep them profitable. Punjab Hills Paper Combine, though. Extra bureaucracy. What do I need for this? 5 building levels. Presumably in Punjab Hills? My paper mill's not productive? How are my paper mills not profitable? Oh, right. Hold on. Alright, now that that's done, set the barracks back to organized training. Oh no, it was only conscription centers. Curious. Do I have extra armies again? I do. Stop doing that. Alright, so, what was I doing? Head like a leaky sieve. I was checking on the paper mills. How are my paper mills unproductive? They're not unproductive. They just thought they were. Alright. Oh, that's right. I've got mechanized workshops. Yeah, we'll definitely do more with that. I can produce way more clothes. Well, that'll be excellent. Influence is totally borked. Hold on. I think I lost my my rivalries. I think I was rivaling Portugal. I can't rival Portugal. Interesting. Who can I rival? Nobody. Well, that's a crying shame. That's a real problem. I don't have any ability to improve relations. Well, I guess I'll just need to start annexing. That is just what I'm going to have to do. Alright. Alright, well, we're making very good progress with all the stuff we need to make. I got a lot of movements, but none of them is particularly powerful, so, you know, maybe I'll just be able to kind of chill. Maybe, now that we're not under the command of the company anymore, we'll chill. Anyway, that is all that I've got time for tonight. My nerds, I've had fun. I hope you all have had fun, and I will see you on the other side.